Assalamualaikum and hi again. So tonight we are going to discuss how you can get full mark for paper 1 linear law, on the topic of linear law. So actually I divided paper 1 linear law into 3 parts. So one is expressing a y in terms of x if you are given an equation. So we had discussed that already. Tonight we are discussing the second type. What is the second type? The second type is that we have to find value of variables. Okay, so the actual question here, it will be, I read out for you. The above diagram shows the graph of the straight line that is related by the equation y equals to ab to the power of square root of x. Find the value of a and b. So if you notice here, the equation or the y-axis is labeled with log 10y and the x-axis is labeled with square root of x. But then it says that the equation is y equals to ab to the power of square root of x. Okay, so this is the second type that I mentioned to you. So what we have to do here, you have to find equation of this straight line. That is one of the thing. Okay, so let's do it together. So equation of straight line will always be y equals to mx plus c. First find the m. Will be 3 minus 1 over 2 minus 3 will be 2 over negative 1 equals to negative 2. And let's find the c. So we have log 10y equals negative 2 square root of x plus c. And in order to find c, we have to substitute one of the coordinate. Let's say we take 2, 3. Before we continue, we have to again remind you that 2 is not x, 3 is not y. So you have to look here. So because usually the one that is labeled with x is labeled now with the square root of x. So 2 is the value for the square root of x. And 3, because this axis is labeled with log 10x, log 10y, so 3 is the value for log 10y, and not y, is log 10y. So I will replace 3 equals negative 2 times 2 plus c. So negative 4 here, you bring to the other side, 3 plus 4, so the value of c will be 7. So then you rewrite. Write down the equation of the straight line, which is log 10y equals negative 2 square root of x plus 7. So that is only the first part. You have got the equation for the straight line. Now you have to transform this into linear equation. That is why in this topic, there are so many questions asking you to transform equation from non-linear to linear. Okay, so I believe you know already how to transform this. This basically, you look at the graph there, what to do from y, how do you change that to log 10y? That is one option. The other option is that this equation, you eliminate the log and then we can compare. But I myself like to change this to log 10. So I will substitute here log 10y equals to log 10 ab to the power of square root of x. And using all the knowledge about log, we can separate this log 10a plus log 10 b to the power of square root of x. And again, knowledge of the log, you have to bring the power to the front of the log 10b, so it becomes log 10a equals to square root plus square root of x log 10b. Here is log 10y. So now you can see we have here log 10y. I cut log 10y with log 10y by comparison, and we have here square root of x, and we have here log square root of x also. So now the issue is which one is m and which one is c. So the one married to the square root of x would be the gradient, to represent the gradient. So we say log 10b, which is the gradient from this line, equals to the gradient from that one. Okay, and I like to solve my equation. Log, I write down log 10 at the back here, and then log 10 to the power of -2, and this side is we have log 10b, because I like to cut log 10 with log 10. So the value of b is 10 to the power of -2, which is 1/100 or 0.01. That is the value of b. And then we can compare also log 10a, because this is to represent c, because there's no x there. So we say log 10a is equals to -2. Similarly with that, or the shorter one is that we just bring 10 there, and then -2 going up. So we have a equals to 10 to the power of -2. So 10 power of -2. Oh, I think it's mistake there. Okay, log 10a will be 7. Okay, so log 10a will be equal to 7. So a will be 10 to the power of 7. 10 to the power of 7 will be 10 million. We have 10 zeros. Okay, 10 million. Right, so that is the second type of paper 1 question for linear law.